The long wait for The Conjuring 4 has been made a little easier, thanks to Netflix's addition of every previous Conjuring movie to its streaming library. The Conjuring universe is just about the only post-Marvel attempt at a shared cinematic universe that's managed to match the MCU's level of success. The Conjuring and its spin-offs have become the highest-grossing horror movie franchise to date, and the series isn't slowing down anytime soon. There's no limit to the number of spin-offs this franchise can spawn, and there are a ton more real-life Warren cases to borrow from. After the success of the first 3 Conjuring movies, not to mention its many spin-offs and their sequels, it was a no-brainer for Warner Brothers to greenlight a 4th one. But, while The Conjuring 4 is confirmed to be on the way, it's taking a while to get made. Fortunately, the interminable wait for the 4th Conjuring movie will be a little easier now, because its 3 predecessors are all streaming on Netflix as of June 1st, and those aren't the only Conjuring films available for streaming. On Netflix. The entire mainline The Conjuring series is now on Netflix. The Conjuring 2, and The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It were all added to Netflix's streaming library on June 1, 2024. The Conjuring is a 1971 set haunted house thriller based on Ed and Lorraine Warren's real-life paranormal investigation that inspired the Amityville Horror. The Conjuring 2 is a 1977 set dramatization of the Warrens' investigation into the so-called Enfield poltergeist. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It revolves around the trial of Arne Cheyenne Johnson in 1981 Connecticut. All 3 are now available to watch on Netflix. While the Conjuring universe's spin-offs aren't available on Netflix, they are available on other streaming platforms. The 3 Annabelle movies, Annabelle, Creation, and Annabelle Comes Home, are all available to rent on Apple TV and Google Play, for $3.99 for each movie on each service, with the exception of Annabelle, Creation costing $3.79 on Google Play. The Nun is available to watch on Tubi with ads, or on Apple TV and Google Play for $3.99, while The Nun 2 is streaming on Max. The Conjuring, Last Rites is currently in development. Ed and Lorraine Warren in The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. In October 2022, over a year after The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It had performed well at the box office, James Wan confirmed that a 4th Conjuring film is in development. Wan would co-produce the sequel with fellow returning producer Peter Safran, while screenwriter David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick would provide the script. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga were also confirmed to reprise their roles as the Warrens. At the 2023 CinemaCon, The Conjuring 4's title was revealed to be The Conjuring, Last Rites. The last official word on The Conjuring, Last Rites was in September 2023, when Conjuring 3 director Michael Chavez confirmed that work is still underway on the script. Chavez claimed that The Conjuring, Last Rites would be a finale of sorts, a culmination of all the stories that came before it. If the Conjuring universe is the horror genre's answer to the MCU, then The Conjuring, Last Rites will be its Avengers' Endgame. It's no wonder that it's taking so long to get the script right. This isn't just a standard installment in the franchise, it's the big finale. What else is planned for the Conjuring universe's future? There are endless possibilities for Conjuring spin-offs. Annabelle the doll smiling in her case. While The Conjuring, Last Rites is the only upcoming Conjuring universe installment that's officially in development, plenty of other potential projects have been mentioned over the years. Safran has teased that, since the Warrens investigated paranormal activity for 50 years, there's no shortage of real-life spooky stories for the producers to draw from. A 3rd Nun movie exploring the timeframe between the 1950s and 1960s has been discussed to complete the Nun trilogy after the success of the first 2 films. There are a ton of supernatural entities introduced in the series that would allow the producers to explore different horror subgenres in potential spin-off films. A slasher about the samurai and a psychological thriller about the bride are 2 possible ideas that have been floated around, but they haven't been officially greenlit and no one is working on a script. The Conjuring 4 is the only Conjuring movie in development, but there are plenty of others that could follow.